So we're about to see the arrival of the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa, Akufo-Addo, just arriving at the venue for the launch of the 2020 manifesto of the new patriotic party. If your screen, you see him about to get off in a bid, leading to the start of the program proper. For some time, members of the party have been here for a while, waiting for the arrival of the president. That's him in your shot, the President of the Republic. And here at the Cape Coast University, the NEC Hall, exchanging some pleasantries from some party officials and party supporters.
We have no reason to believe the NDC presidential candidate's newly proclaimed conversion to free SH and free TVET. For 8 years, he and his party were loud in their assertions that they did not believe in free SHS and free TVET. They did not like the idea, they rubbished it at every opportunity, and they proclaimed that it would destroy Ghana's educational system. When they were in office, they had a hard time trying to run even their watered-down version of their so-called progressively free education. Then the former president said he would review it, and now we hear him say it has come to stay. Excellency, please try another one. Your credibility on this one is zero. Free SHS and free TVET cannot be trusted in your hands. I know that the NDC presidential candidate, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, believes and says often that Ghanaians have a short memory. And he must hold strongly to this belief. Otherwise, I doubt he would have summoned the courage to be seeking another term after the disaster that was his presidency. Ghanaians might have short memories, but not short enough for us to have forgotten the broken down freezers, irons, and other household equipment thanks to the 5 years of Dumso. Our memories are not short enough to forget that the economy under him was such a wreck that there was a ban placed on all recruitment into our public services. Our memories are not short enough to forget that teachers taught for 3 years and were only paid for 3 months. Our memories are certainly not short enough to forget that he brought our entire financial services system to near collapse. I've heard him make the extraordinary claim that Ghana's economy was in, quote, tatters, not because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but because of mismanagement. I doubt that he can recognize a well-managed economy, even if it slapped him in the face.
We have a major promise, a policy initiative, which will say that all tertiary students, except teacher and nursing trainees who will be on allowances, but all tertiary students will now be able to get the option to obtain a student loan without the requirement of a guarantor. The problem for many tertiary students is the current scheme asks for guarantors. And you know, a lot of people are not willing to put their pensions online. So many students are not able to access. So you don't need a guarantor. All you need is your national ID card. That's all. And then you will be able to access your loan. And once you complete the tertiary education, repayment will be deferred. After your national service, you will get 1 year grace after the national service before you start repaying. Government has decided to come in and bridge this market failure by setting up a national rental assistance scheme. And under this scheme, if you have a job and we can deduct regularly from your income, under this scheme, the National Rent Assistance Scheme will give you a loan to pay your rent allowance. But we are paying this not to you, but to the landlord. And then we will deduct monthly as you would normally pay. So we are bridging this. You need to have a formal employment, which will allow us, or guaranteed, someone who will guarantee so that you can pay. We are building an automobile industry. What we want to make sure is not just that we are building the industry, but the people here, the business people, the commercial drivers and so on, should be able to own these vehicles. So we are setting up a transport sector recapitalization project so that we introduce a government-backed lease-to-own scheme where the existing commercial operators can essentially exchange their vehicles for new vehicles and pay over time, because these vehicles are going to be assembled or manufactured in Ghana.
To alleviate the plight of the physically challenged, we are focused in our first term to empower them with income-earning opportunities by providing them with funds and logistics to lead a more dignified life. This support includes an increase in the District Assembly's Common Fund allocation for persons with disabilities from 2% to 3%. The National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, NIP, another enviable flagship policy initiative of Akufo-Addo-led NPP government, has been providing an integrated national support for startups, include business development services, startup incubators, and funding for young businesses to enable them grow and become successful, with special focus on physically challenged beneficiaries.